Hey guys, so I'm not sure if you've heard, but CD PROJEKT RED is being blackmailed by some hackers. Apparently these hackers has gotten like some information about Cyberpunk 2077. CD PROJEKT RED is telling us it's like old documents, largely unrepresentative of the game's current vision. But how would they actually know exactly what the hackers have? Sure, they probably sent a certain part to like confirm, like, hey, we have some of your stuff, but I feel as a hacker, you wouldn't like send everything. So it kind of feels a little bit weird.
Hackers will probably have sent the entire file to CD PROJEKT RED if they were confident enough that the information was big enough for them to pay them to keep it quiet.
But it also seems so weird in many different ways, because think of it this way. First of all, we're saying these are like old files. It just seems very strange that the hackers would now get a hold of old files of like an old vision of Cyberpunk and still, go on and like send it and say like, hey, we got some of your stuff and we're sending everything they have, and
It might also be that they know which documents they lost in the past, which was all old stuff.
But that means also they
so
know
they're just
that
speculating that it's gonna be that stuff that they have.
Yeah, but it still says then that they have known about this leak much longer than this is telling us.
Yeah, probably, but it's not until now that they ask for money in return of keeping it quiet.
I guess it also could be that...
but it's also like, no matter what they have, I don't think CD Projekt Red will pay them anything.
No, they've already stated that they wouldn't pay anything. It's kind of silly, actually.
Yeah, it's like the USA says to terrorists, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Same thing. CDPR does for the hackers.
And as I quote from CD PROJEKT RED, if you're looking forward to playing Cyberpunk 2077, it would be best for you to avoid any information not coming directly from CD PROJEKT RED.
Yeah, it's a good way to go about it, like just informing us and trusting in us. Like if you want to have the full experience, that we just won't go look for the leaks and stuff. It's also how they trusted everyone with the DRM-free versions of The Witcher on GOG and stuff.
Yeah,
like they're very consumer.
We're back to that, like the point of it. Like we're telling us not to look for these leaks, but if they've never ever said anything about these leaks,
yeah, we wouldn't have known.
Never look for any information on the leaks.
Well, maybe. I mean,
no.
Chances are some of the news sites will have gotten hold of it and would post articles, and we would have known that way. So maybe they wanted to prevent any of it by being the first to let us know.
But and then again, how would they know? Like, how do you know? How can they, like the hackers, confirm that these files are actually, Cyberpunk? To like the news sites that have never seen anything of Cyberpunk, either.
I don't know. Probably the way they got it.
Do you think they have a water logo or something?
Well, they might have. Might also, like, I've read a thread where they were saying a lot of the stuff of like the longer the stuff that's been with CDPR for the longest time have been let go. So it might have been one of them.
Yeah, but that's kind of crazy though. It seems a little bit weird as well, because even if they were, when they're getting let go, and I just feel that feels also strange, because very easy can CD PROJEKT RED and like see who was working on these files, who had access to these. So, and they wouldn't call it a hacker then.
Yeah.
Then it would just be a leak, right?
That's true, but I think usually with leaks they don't blackmail the company for money. I think that's what makes it more a hacker, because they got the info and now they want payment in return.
To me, when someone says it's a hacker, it's more like, hey, we've seen there's been a breach, they taken this, they had access to this, they like, not like, oh well, I walked inside my old office and took a CD with some stuff for Cyberpunk. Now I'm going home and making a ransom. But it has happened. I guess it's just how you define hacking.
They didn't say hacking in the post, though.
Didn't they?
The thread goes an unidentified individual or individuals have just informed us they are in possession of a few internal files belonging to CDPR.
Oh, yeah.
Among them are the documents connected to early designs for the upcoming game.
Yeah, so I guess now it actually makes a lot more sense that it is not probably a hacker. It probably is, maybe like we were saying. But then again, it just seems very strange altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of weird in the way, like, yeah. Like, the question really is, though, is this a leak or just a PR stunt?
Yeah, because of all the game CD PR have done so far, is their Cyberpunk game that gets the
that
information breach. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like it's reminding me a bit of the Sombra thingy in Overwatch.
Yeah.
Might be a similar stunt they're trying to pull off.
It would be pretty cool actually if they did that. Like if they took E3 now. Now I don't think CD PROJEKT RED is at E3. They haven't said anything about it, what I have heard. But just think if they're actually there or they're just using someone else to do it, and they pull off this big PR stunt now, like all the screens shows up, like the so-called leaked footage and stuff like that. It would just be really, really cool for being a PR stunt.
Yeah.
I just think all of this has been really weird so far, and to me, I'm kind of hoping this is a PR stunt, a marketing campaign that will go on for a while and just be something really interesting. But then again, it's depending. I guess we will see if there comes up any more information now in the rest of the year. I don't think they have given out a date yet for releasing Cyberpunk 77.
No, very little information has been given about the game.
Yeah. So it's gonna be very interesting to see if anything more shows up, because if it starts showing up like a lot of stuff now under the year, that seems kind of weird, like leaked footage here, leaked that, and so on. If stuff like that shows up, I would say it's probably a high chance this is just a PR stunt. And
they did say when the time is right, you will hear about Cyberpunk 2077 from us officially.
Yeah.
In their post.
It's still, yeah.
So I'm guessing it's just some ex-employee who got a hold of like a USB with some old documents about their plans, and he's now trying to blackmail them. I think it's going to be something in those lines. But who knows?
Yeah. So the question really, it comes down to, if this is a PR stunt, does it mean we will see more information show up this year? Is it possible some information will come now around E3? Yeah,
it would be cool if we could start seeing some info about Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, indeed. It's going to be like the trailer. I remember when they released the trailer, I would watch it a lot in the beginning, and then I would like less and less, but I would always come back and watch it because it's such an awesome trailer. It's just fantastic. It's one of my favorite trailers that I've seen, and it's no game footage at all. It's just amazing trailer. The music and everything fits together so nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, leave a like and a comment and tell us what you think is going to happen. If this is a PR stunt or it's just some leak from some angry guy that got fired. Tell us in the comments.